Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Uh, so I think okay, most of the students came, man. Okay. So already, maybe you people are aware about that I am going to teach you food quality control and hygiene in the food processing subject. This is BFT 504, correct? Hello. See,
Yes, sir.
two things I want to tell you. First, this is not a single side class. Usually, I will not perform any single side class. So you have to be interact. So whenever I will ask, like whatever we will perform in the classroom, we will ask the questions, we will discuss. In the same way, we will mimic it here with the online mode. Okay. So be active and don't just mute. I will take your name and just ask the question. And if you are not responding, then it is not good. At least you should speak out. You should unmute your mic and speak out. Whatever, either you know it or either you don't know it. If you don't know, you can just say, okay, I don't know, sir. Okay. So it is a two-way communication. So our subject is quality control and hygiene in the food processing. So in the unit first, we will discuss the syllabus later because I don't know whether how, if we will get the time in the once I will complete this topic, organization topic which I am going to start. What is organization and how what are the type of the organization that I am going to discuss uh, as a part of it. Can you see my PowerPoint correctly?
Yes, sir.
Is there, is there any issue?
No, sir.
Okay. So let's start with the organization. So what is organization? So suppose you are going for the any food industry. So any food is some industries we will call like they have the certain type of the organizations which is holded by the certain type of the organizations and maintained and for the production of the products and all these things. So how we can define the organizations that we are going to discuss today, and what are the steps and what are the types of the organizations and what is the structure of the organizations that we are going to discuss today. And if after that time is there, then we will discuss the syllabus, whatever the syllabus remaining things is there, if time permits. Okay. And so, how you can define the organization? Can anyone tell me? Please someone reply. How you can define the organization, if you have any idea.
Sir.
आप हिंदी में भी बोल सकते हैं. If you are facing any problem, no issue. We can discuss in Hindi also.
No, sir. I am comfortable in English.
Yeah. Okay. No issue.
Organization can be referred as a company in which there are more than two or more than a group of people for the some purpose, same purpose, like production, quality control,
Yeah.
manager, and then
Yeah. Okay, good, Rohit. And see, if we have the two persons and if we say the organizations, it will not justify much. Okay, so it is usually a combination of the groups of the people, or we can say like we have maybe you have listened about a different food business, uh, farmers group, which will run a small group of the farmers, minimum 15 to 20 people, for their productions and to get their higher value of the product. So this is also one small type of the organization. But if you are having the two persons only in only in any organization or any company or any food industry or any other thing, so it will not justify much about the organization. Okay. So how we can define the organization? So organizations can be an entity, like it can be any company, it can be the any institutions, like our institutions we have It is also come under the organization. Or it can be any associations. Maybe you have heard about several type of associations. Like we have the Association of the Food Scientists and Technologists in India, Association of the Microbiologists in India. That is also come under the organization. So if we see the definition, then it is comprising one or more people or which is having a particular purpose. So this any organization or any company or any institution or we have the any association, it is going to have a particular purpose. Okay, just 1 minute. Sorry to interrupt you. Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sorry. So it can comprise one or more people because of the definition. We can say even the two people can come under the any association or institution and company. But if you see usually practically things, so usually you will get more than 10 or more than that 10 people or more than 10 people will be included in any association or institutions of the company. So it can also be referred as the second most important managerial function, where we will coordinate the different work of the employees, what are the work they have to do. Suppose you have a company in which 200 people is there. So you have to manage which employee, what work he has to do. That managerial functions all will come and will be held by the organization. So they will coordinate the work of the employee, they procure resources, how they can procure the different type of the resources, and combine these two to presence of the company goals. So whatever the ultimate purpose of that company or institution or association is there, whether we are going to achieve with that or not, that we are going to be that is going to be held with the help of these things. So further we can refer in the simple line if you want to say what is organization. Organizations we can refer. It is a collection of people who are involved in pursuing a defined objective. So here we can say collection of people which are involved in pursuing the various defined objectives. So what are the objective is there or goal is there that they are going to pursue. So it can be understood as a social system. It is a social system. So any organization, it encompasses a division of the work among the employee, how they are going to divide the different type of the work of employee, and alignment of the task. So what is the ultimate goal of division of work among the employee and alignment of the various tasks? The ultimate goal is towards the company main purpose, whatever the main purpose of the company is there. For the company is there. Suppose if you are having a company for the production of the yogurt, suppose. So there are the several people which is employed from the raw material purchase till the production, and they have the several elements, several tasks will be there in between, how they are going to manage quality control, how they are going to get the continuous supply of the electricity, how they are going to be maintain the production rate, how they are going to be maintain the packaging and all. So how they are going to be storage. So that alignment of tasks is also going to be encompasses in the organization itself. And ultimate purpose is to get that product. So ultimate goal of whatever goal of the company is there, that will encompasses the organization. So if we look the process of organization, usually it is the 5-step process. If we are looking for the process of organization, then it is 5-step process. First, it is the determination and classification of the farm activity. So whatever farm you have or whatever company you have, whatever the you have determined, whatever you have classified activities. So first step is what activities you are going to do. Then in the second step, what we have to do in second step, we have to make the grouping of the activities, or we can make the grouping like suppose you are going to produce the yogurt, then We will make the group who will the raw material sections or purchase sections, then raw material quality control itself, then their analysis of their quality of whatever the product composition is there, then whatever processing will be there, that processing department will be there. Further, we have the complete production department and packaging department. And further, after packaging, how you are going to sell that product, that that will be like different group activity. And we can make the different workable departments. Accordingly, we can divide which work has to be done by the which department. In the step third, we have to assign the several role and responsibility. There are the several authorities or there are the several responsibilities on the departmental executives, and they have to take under they have these departmental executives will be responsible for undertaking the delegate task. So whatever task has been given to a departmental executive, he has to perform it. He is responsible for that, and we have authority has assigned the responsibility to complete that task with that departmental executive. Suppose you are the head of the quality control department. In that case, what you have to do, you have to check the quality.
एक्सक्यूज मी सर.
Yeah.
सर आपकी स्लाइड चली गई है.
स्लाइड नहीं दिख रहा है.
नो सर.
ओके, जस्ट वेट है.
जी.
जस्ट वेट. See, there is some issue in the in the sharing of the PPT. Meantime, we can discuss whatever other things. If you want to discuss any other thing, if you have any issue related to subject, BFT 504 is related to me quality control and hygiene in food processing. Okay, so we can discuss even how we can.
सर आप व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में शेयर कर सकते हो?
क्या चीज?
पीडीएफ सर शेयर कर सकते हो तो दूसरे डिवाइस में सर हम एक्टिव कर सकते हैं.
ओके, जस्ट वेट. मैं भी
जी.
दूसरी डिवाइस से ही कोशिश कर रहा हूँ एक्चुअली.
ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम सर.
हाँ 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 हाँ. So meantime, we can discuss about the syllabus. Have you seen the syllabus and all? Anyone's just
No, sir.
at least we have shared. You have not downloaded the syllabus of our course.
सर डाउनलोड हो गया है.
हाँ, तो आपने देखा नहीं उसमें कौन कौन सा यूनिट है?
नो सर.
ओके, जस्ट वेट. So BFT 504, yes. So what? If you see our BFT 504 syllabus, if you don't have, you can download from our website. Also, it is available on the website. So in the unit first, we have the overview of organization and management. Then what is quality and quality assurance and quality control and total quality management. So can anyone tell me what is the difference between quality and quality assurance? So I will ask randomly from someone. I will take the name, so everybody will be active in the class. So Patel Bhargava, can I hear you? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Can you tell me what is the difference between quality and quality assurance?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me what is the difference between quality and quality assurance? आपको पता है? Yes or no?
No, no, sir.
Okay. Anyone else want to tell? Ashwini Bhandari.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me what is the difference between quality and quality assurance?
So quality is something like setting up an standard or something, and quality assurance is a way of setting those standards.
Okay.
Then knowing that if the quality is maintained or not, is good in quality.
Anyone want to say about anything? Quality and quality assurance?
Yes, sir.
हाँ बोलिए.
Quality is a characteristics of any particular food, and the assurance is a assessment of the quality of that food.
Okay. May I know who is speaking right now?
Jil Joshi, sir.
Okay. Okay, Jit. Good. So Okay, now I am sharing my PPT, so we'll start it. Huh? Just wait for 2 minutes. So can you see now PowerPoint slides? Can you see now?
Yes, sir.
So this is the process of organizations. Like step one, there are the five step basically for the organization of for the process of any organization. First is the determination and classification of the any firm or company activities. Second is the grouping of the activities. What are the activities can be.
सर आपकी वॉइस नहीं आ रही सर।
हेलो, अभी आ रही है?
हाँ सर।
ओके ओके।
यस सर अब आ रही है।
So in step four, it is the developing the relationship among the superior and subordinates and within the unit or departments. If we are looking for the step five, so what is the step five? Here we should have the we should framing the policies for the proper coordinations. How we can maintain the proper coordination from the each and every departments. Either it is between departments, either it is between superior and subordinates. How we have to frame the policy that how we are going to coordinate with each other. Suppose the raw material or purchase department, how it's have the coordination with the quality control department, because once they have purchased it, then they will also surely they will look for the quality also, and they will assure the quality of your product as well as the raw materials. Correct? So how we in the step 5 we have to frame the different type of the policies for the proper coordinations among the superior and subordinates, and we have to create the specific line of the supervisions, like suppose which we should give the special directions or supervisions to the subordinates because our subordinates which are working in the lower levels, they are our key points, because they will actually go to the market, or actually they will go to the market like in the sales points. Our sales manager, our sales men, our salesmen, how it is going to effectively deliver about our products. Suppose we have developed a very healthy products, but whatever the salesman which is going to market, it is not able to deliver it. So what will happen? Once it is not able to deliver it, ultimately it will affect the company. So how we have to supervise all these subordinates, how we have to frame the policy, that all will come in the process of organization itself. So ultimately we can say the organizations released on the principle of division of work, where we are going to divide the work, and we are going to set up a authority and responsibility relationship among the member of any organizations. So organization is a goal-oriented process where which aim to achieve them through proper planning and coordinate between these between the activities. So our organization is a completely goal-oriented process where we are going to achieve a certain goals with the help of the proper planning and coordination among the different type among the group of the people. So now we have the activity one, and in activity one, you have to give the answer in the comment box, and you have to write by yourself. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes,
हेलो।
sir.
हाँ, आपको मैं एक्टिविटी वन दे रहा हूँ, आपको उसके बारे में लिखना है कमेंट बॉक्स में, जहाँ पे आप अभी रोल नंबर वगैरह लिखते हैं, वहाँ पे आपको हर किसी को आंसर देना है. द पर्सन हु इज नॉट एबल टू गिव द आंसर, दे विल नॉट गेट द अटेंडेंस. So whatever answer you know, whatever you came to understand, whatever, either it is wrong or correct, that does not matter. How much you understand, that you can write it. So what do you mean by organization? You have to write in the comment section now. Okay, only one comment. Others maybe they are typing. We have 23 students. Till now we got 7, 10 we got. Others 13 students are remaining. They should write it. Okay, we'll move to the next. We I have got the response from most of the people. So if anyone is remaining means they can also see. Some people are just going to the Google what is organization and typing it. It does not mean, okay, you are just going to the Google and just take the copy of that and then paste it in the comment section. You have to write by your It is not going to evaluate your marks. It is just for the knowledge how much you came to know with this. So these type of the activity will be continue within the all lectures. So if we look for the type of organization structures, we'll move further. And if we look for the type of the various organization structures, so there are basically two type of the organization structure. One is the formal organization structure. Another is the informal organization structure. So the organization structure is usually the job and positions with the specified activities and the relationships. So whatever the organization structure of job or their positions or their specific activities and their relationships, that is known as formal organization structures, and it is usually created by the management to attain the objective of the company or association or a group. So in the formal organizations, basically we will look about what are the job we have to create, what are the positions we have to create, and what are the work they have to do, what are the specific activities they have to do, and how they will maintain the relationship with each other. So that whatever the structure we will maintain in that, that will come under the formal organizations. And it is usually it is why we are creating any organizations, there is some objective of the company. So it is created by the management to attain that or to achieve that objective of the company. So in the formal organization itself, there are the several type of the organizations, like line organizations we have. In line organizations, it is the one of the oldest and simplest version of the organizations. Here, the supervisor have the outright supervision over the subordinates, and the flow of authority is from the top level executive to a person of the lower level of the organizations. So here it is just a simple patterns. Whatever the supervisor is there, they are going to supervise to the higher level supervisor is going to supervise their subordinates, and they are going to do whatever work has been assigned by the supervisor. So this is the flow of authority from the top level to lowest level among the organizations. So here is the example, like in any company we have a general manager, that is the topmost, correct? So this is the topmost supervisor, general manager, that is okay. So in under the general manager, there are some sales manager, then how they are going to be correlate, and general manager have the control over all, like there are the several it's have the control over sales manager, and sales manager have the control over assistant sales manager division 1. If they are having the several divisions, then these assistant sales manager have the control over sales personnel, or whatever the sales personnel will be there in the separate division. So this is just one structure how the line organization will be happen. So like general manager, then sales manager, then assistant sales manager, then sales personnel, which is going to the directly to the market. So this is the simplest structure, simplest line organizations. See, if anyone is coming just 10 minutes before completion of the lecture, so I will not give the entry. Sorry for that. Now still people are coming and they want to join just for the attendance, not required. So another type of the organization is the functional organizations. So in functional organizations, what will happen? As the name suggests itself, the functional organization is one where we are going through the task of managing, and we are going to direct the employees, and here we are going to group as per the functions because of the functional organizations. So suppose we have one R&D department, suppose. So according to their functions, we are going to organize the people, what are the work they have to do in. Suppose one is R&D manager, and under the R&D manager, what are the work they have to do. So that we will look in the functional organization. So here in the functional organizations, the type of work is involved. We are going to divide on the basis of type of work. Suppose if if you are in R&D department, then on the basis of R&D department, we are going to divide, or we are going to make organizations how they are going to control on the basis of their function. In another case, suppose if you see the line, now maybe you can see the line. This is the line organization. Suppose GM. Now GM do not have the control over this GM in the functional organization. This GM do not have the control over the R&D department. There will be a separate GM for R&D department, which should have the knowledge of R&D sections. So he should know, and he should have the equal position like general manager. Correct. So he will come to know what are the exact thing happen in the R&D departments. Otherwise, what will happen, whatever the R&D person is working in the laboratory conditions, another person will think, oh, I don't know what work he is doing, he is just simply coming to the lab and doing something and going and enjoying the salary. Correct. So ultimate things, what can understand, what person can understand, sales manager cannot understand the R&D things. He can understand slight portions but not completely. So that's why it is completely, if you are organizing a organization on the basis of the functions, then it is called a functional organization. So here is the example, like there is a president for the division A, and then there like division is for product A, and then product B, then product C. So what are the work has been happening here? So for R&D there will be a separate organization, for production there will be a separate, then finance there will be a separate for each and every department. So this is a complete organization which is completely based on the work. Then another organization is line and staff organizations. So in this type of organizations, uh, the structure is improved over the traditional line organizations. So here we have improved over the traditional line organizations. So it is like, we can say it is the combination of the line organization and staff functional organizations. So here the primary and supportive activities are related to the line of supervision. We will appoint the several supervisor and specialist, and which will link to a line authority. So here is the example, like different board of director will be there, then chief executive will be there, then there are the several departments, then there are the several other departments where which is going to be organized within a certain line. Then we have the project management organizations. In project management organizations, the project organization is not a independent organization, but it is a organization among the, it is a setup among the organizations. So it is included in the organization itself. So what is the purpose of that project management organizations? We have a, we will here we will accomplish a project, or we have some company objectives, and that objective will be achieved by a certain responsible persons. So it is usually lead by a project manager. A project manager will be there, and who is responsible for the specific project task. Suppose I have given a project. Suppose I am a owner of a company and I have given a project to my project manager. Okay, this year I want to sell 2 crore rupees of my product. So I am giving a project. Making a person project leader, and how he have to achieve these 2 crore rupees sales of the my products targets. So he is responsible now. The project manager is going to be responsible to achieve that target. It is inside the organization itself. So among the organization, among my company itself, this project manager will be appointed, and now he is responsible to achieve a 2 crore rupees target of the sale. So now how he is going to manage, how he is going to make 2 crore rupees sales among the market. So that has to be organized by the project manager. So this is this type of the setup will called as project management organizations. Then we have the matrix organizations. Matrix organizations, they are the emerging structure of the organizations. Here, the we can say it is a combination of the functional organization as well as project organizations. So here we are going to organize in such a way that functional departments, like we have the production department, we have accounting department, marketing department, or human resources department. They will constitute a vertical chain of commands, and the project division, now they will constitute a horizontal line of the authority. So ultimately they have a vertical and horizontal line, and they will organize in such a way that we can get a better objective, or we can achieve the company objective in a easy and well addressed manner. So other informal organization structures we will discuss in the next classes. So in the next classes, maybe we will have some activity related to these previous slides also, type of the organizations and all. So maybe you all have given the answer for the activity one. So whatever person has replied for the activity one, their attendance only will be calculated in the attendance. Okay. If you have any question now, we can discuss that. Otherwise, we can move. Another class will be there, I think.
सर आप ये पीपीटी शेयर करने वाले हो अभी?
अभी तो नहीं शेयर करूंगा मैं, लेकिन वंस दिस होल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन थिंग्स विल बी ओवर, इनफॉर्मल एंड फॉर्मल ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस, देन आई विल शेयर.
ओके सर.
ठीक है, एक टॉपिक अगर कंप्लीट हो जाएगा तब मैं आपको पीपीटी शेयर करूंगा.
ओके सर.
Okay. Okay, then you can leave the class if there is no more question.